And ladies and gentlemen, we all send our great wishes to Katrina Casey as she recovers from injury. Our thoughts are with Katrina, great ambassador for Irish handball and world handball.
Thanks very much, Conor. Okay, without further ado, while we have everyone's attention, we're going to move straight on to the men's open singles final. This is the biggest game in world handball this year so far. This week we've been privileged to watch some amazing ball players, but these two that we're about to introduce are the last two men standing. First up, we have the rising star of world handball, playing out of Brooklyn, New York. To get here, he has beaten Christian Blackaby, Luke Thompson and Conor McElduff. Put your hands together for Nazir, Nasty Naz, Marston. And his opponent really needs no introduction. A multiple national and world champion and King of the Courts champion. He is an icon of the game and has beaten Johnson Gonzalez, Julio Carlos and Taiwan Cook to reach this final. Give it up for Timothy Timbo Gonzalez. The players have got 5 minutes to warm up and then we'll be handed over to your match referee, Mr. Dan Grant.
No. Okay, I'm with two men that know more about handball than most of the crowd here and most of the world, to be honest. I'm with Willie Polanco, the current Masters champion and the small ball champion from this World Championships. And I've got the head of US handball, the great Matt Kruger. You got a nice introduction from the crowd as well. There, so you did. It was good.
That was very unexpected, and I'm very humbled to even have my name mentioned. Just so happy to be here. This is just a beautiful, beautiful facility, and all the organizers did an amazing job. So it's been a pleasure to be here and just be included.
So we'll just go through a quick bit about the game. First of all, Willie, obviously you know these two men very well. Timbo Gonzalez barely needs an introduction in the Wallball game. He's one of the greats of the game as is, and he's up against Nasty Naz Matson. Again, another amazing player. They came through two really good semi-finals yesterday, and they were dominant both. Your thoughts on how this game might go?
Well, I would give the advantage to Timbo Gonzalez. I mean, he's a three-time King of the Court champion. Naz has now come up in the game. Last year alone, he came into the finals of the King of the Court. So he's made a lot of waves in the game, and I expect a totally immersive and challenging game here. But right now, I would give the advantage to Timbo. He's just more seasoned, more experienced. He is out to regain a title of world champion in this sport.
So Timbo won the title in 2015 in Canada. So he did. Obviously Conor won the 2018 title, and he's looking to reclaim that. He's very focused at the moment. And he said that I know he played the UK Open in around February time. And he looks in much better conditioning now at the moment. This summer he seems to have really upped his game.
Yeah, definitely. He was a little bit, not taking his conditioning as good as he could have. But right now, he's back to playing top-tier ball. He's won a couple of events, and he's looking to really show the Timbo of 2014, 2015, 2016, where he was pretty much the dominant force in the sport.
Matt, just on this event as a whole, and obviously you've seen the growth of handball over the last number of years. You've been to Ireland a number of times for big championships. This event is quite special.
Yeah, I mean, well, first, being the first standalone Wallball World Championships, the largest ever also, so exclusive world event for one wall. It's obviously a very special benchmark event that I think marks a very exciting time in history going forward for the sport.
So obviously the GAA president, Jarlath Burns, in the opening ceremony, he mentioned that if breakdancing could be in the Olympics, then it should be a sure thing. Do you echo those sentiments?
I mean, what purer sport is there than handball, where no equipment, just your body. All you need is a ball and a wall. So
okay, folks, we just ask you to take your seats, please, for the men's open final.
Should be included in World Games and in the Olympics.
Well, look, we're going to be going back to the commentary team in a minute. The guys are warming up here, and we're in for an absolute cracker of a game on centre court in the open singles finals. We've got Marston and we've got Timbo Gonzalez. Back to the commentary team.
Okay, we're back live here, and we've got Naz. He's just 22 years of age here, and he's in a world final against the great Timbo Gonzalez. What do you think?
Well,
what's your thoughts?
You've naturally got to give the mental edge to Timbo, right? Echoing what Willie Polanco said, Timbo's been here before. He's been here multiple times. There's not an opponent that he hasn't played.
Yep.
In singles, in doubles, indoors, outdoors.
Okay, can everyone take their seats, please, in the next 30 seconds?
I don't think anything
We're about to get the match on the way.
Is going to do will surprise Timbo.
Right.
I think Timbo's prepared.
He's seen it all. He's done it all.
He's seen it all. The only thing that's a wild card is, even though this weekend Naz has shown up for all the big moments, right? He hasn't seemed nervous. He seemed oddly calm, very jovial, very happy, very relaxed. If he continues that same level of free care while maintaining that high level of play, he might push Timbo in the close moments. Timbo's going to try to do what he did yesterday, get out 5-1, 7-3, like 8-4, and start front running, because that's what he wants to do.
That's what he's good at.
But if you're able to keep it close in that beginning, and
that's what I was hoping Fiona might have done with Martina. Stick with her, stick with her, but she couldn't hold her. And I don't know, you can disagree with me, but I don't think Naz has the experience yet to stick with Timbo. But you've seen these two guys, you're disagreeing with me straight away. You think Naz has the firepower for Timbo?
I think from a raw firepower perspective, Naz can do most of what Timbo can do. I mean, Timbo has, I think, more shots in his repertoire, and he has more sheer force behind his shots, but Naz, as we've seen this whole weekend, is how many times have we seen him on the back leg, looking like he's about to lose the rally, falling back, and somehow finds a winner down the line. Right. So I don't doubt Naz. I think he's got supreme confidence. He's playing unbelievably well, and I expect this to be quite close.
Right, okay. Who are you going for very quickly?
I mean,
I'm going to put you on the line here.
No, so they're both Team USA. I will say, I've known Timbo for about 16, 17 years. I played Timbo in his very first Open final when he played a small ball Open doubles final. We've played together in the past too in a number of Open events. So, based on
the
my
players are ready.
I would always
it's the oneills.com World Wallball Championships finals.
Handball would do
Nasty Naz against Timbo Gonzalez. Give it up.
Okay, we're going to go to Paul Fitzpatrick. We're going to introduce the players. Don't go away. We're going to need your opinions soon. We got the great Chris Gavigan.
Okay, game number one.
Yeah, got some great.
Nice to serve. The score is
had a great chat with
0-0.
Matt Kruger and Willie Polanco there.
They're your old buddies, sure. You met them years ago.
Long time ago now.
Long time ago.
But it's a hand error from Timbo Gonzalez early.
It's not like Timbo.
1-0.
Congratulations to Martina McMahon on her Open
Short
title
serve.
win.
Second
Again
set.
to the men's So Timbo with it.
Screen. 2 serves indeed.
Our referee Dan Grant from Team GB taking control
Replay
of
the
this
point.
match.
2 serves, 1-0.
As Naz goes for a big deep serve. That
Good
goes
ball.
outside. Oh, it looked
Side out.
outside from here, but called good by the referee.
1-1.
This could be fast and furious, Ali.
Oh, if Timbo plays like he can play,
Screen ball.
he moved. Yeah, he moved.
Yeah.
Like if Timbo starts flattening that ball, like
Replay the point.
I've never seen
1-1.
anything like this guy.
He's unbelievable.
If he starts
Naz-
punching that ball,
Naz yesterday showed all sorts of skills.
Yeah, line judges nice and loud with the shout. Second serve.
I don't think we have Quasimodo
Long
on
ball.
the line there.
that's
Side
not
out.
like Timbo. He's nervous.
Yeah, look, this is a big crowd and this is a big event.
2-1.
Timbo hitting a hand there and then hitting it out like that. That's a good shot. Timbo goes
Yeah.
down.
Blocking him in, yeah.
Replay the point.
There's a replay.
Timbo's trying to set his stall early. He's trying to box him out. But the boxing isn't working with Naz so far.
2-1.
So
replay.
far, but I think Timbo, it really worked yesterday when Timbo was hitting outside look.
Timbo's
He
not, he's
almost
not
dropped it
himself
in.
at all yet.
But he almost dropped that one in, but that was just outside. I think that Naz is playing
3-1.
some outrageous handball in this championship. Luke Thompson ran him very close. Oh,
Wow,
that's a good
that's
shot.
a great
Side out.
box in. He boxed Naz to the left and he shot down the middle. That's a great shot from
2-3.
Timbo. Really intelligent stuff. Now he's boxing him again.
This is it.
Great box. Yeah,
Replay.
he moved, but he's boxing Naz. He's keeping Naz
Well,
back
he-
at the
he
box,
was- I think-
and he's forcing Naz to play down the right side. It's really intelligent stuff by Timbo.
Replay.
So Timbo
2-3.
really controlled Taiwan yesterday. Could read him really well. Like, could see
More
where it
boxing.
was
Look at
going.
this.
Oh, it's
And
a great shot.
Naz is dangerous with
So-
that left hand.
Yeah,
He's
it's
deadly with
such
that left hand.
It's such an unusual
Side
shot. It's
out.
not something you'd see an Irish
4-2.
player play.
No.
Where he whips his elbow up high as he hits that
Long
shot.
ball.
Again, a different set of skills
set.
than what we would usually see, but again, an outrageous shot.
Great get
Great
from Timbo.
pick for Timbo.
For a big man, Timbo
Side
can
out.
move. He can get around that court.
Oh, he's very good. Again, but the first step is in his head. He knows where Naz is trying to put it. He's reading him really
3-4.
well. Now we're at 3-7-4 here. With Timbo Gonzalez serves it deep.
Big chance
Goes to
here.
cut it off.
Boxing.
Backs down the line.
Outside.
Box him.
That's
See how
really
he boxed
good.
Naz down. He forced Naz to put the shot out. He's
Yeah,
a great
together.
boxer. Great
Aye.
at this boxing.
So that block, so he blocks him out left and right and causing all sorts of trouble for Naz at the moment. But Naz, again, with his straight arm style.
Oh,
Outside.
that's unlucky. That's unlucky.
That was very, very close.
Side out.
Naz is staying with him. He's staying with him.
5-4.
If Naz can stay with him up to 6-7,
5-4.
he's going to mix it with Timbo. If
But
Timbo takes
that's
off,
what he's been doing with most of the games so far.
yeah, if Naz stays with Timbo, if he doesn't let Timbo play,
Yeah, that's a replay.
yeah, so he's sticking with him.
Okay.
But if
so
Timbo takes off,
Replay
Naz is
the
in
point.
big trouble.
Timer. In the middle of a point. We're in the middle of a point. So you can take a timeout after. You get 2 timeouts, yeah. But we're just replaying the point. 2 serves, 5-4.
So the score was called, and then Naz was looking for
Long serve.
a timeout. They have
Second
to
serve.
play on. It's a good shot by Timbo. Naz trying to move. He's got a big long stride, and Timbo just waits, hears him shuffle behind him, and he puts it down the line.
A great shot.
Side out. 5-5.
Ollie's putting in an order for more chocolate here beside us, guys.
Yeah, because
He
it's
has
very
full
stressful. Look at that box out from Timbo. Oh, and he had the
Foul.
chance. He had his chance. But
Timeout.
Valad,
6-5.
Lad.
Vlad, I can't pronounce your name, sorry. Vlad predicted this. He said if Naz...
How could Vlad be a hard game
So,
to predict?
well, sure, I can't even predict your name, Chris. You know this. So if Vlad predicted this, he said if Naz can stick with Timbo, ace for ace, he's a chance.
Yeah.
But if Timbo shoots off like he does,
Yeah.
he'll cause destruction.
That's what happened yesterday. He's an unbelievable front runner.
Yeah.
And once he gets in front of you,
Yeah.
he's very hard to catch. So as you can see, Taiwan taking a little bit of a chat with Naz. Like Taiwan and Naz going to be contesting the open doubles later on. But like Naz has a supreme skill set, and he is coming back onto the courts, trying to relax himself. It's very tight in this opening
10 seconds.
game, and it's point for point here.
See the way Naz is coming back in, he wants it. He's on a run now, and he wants to keep his momentum going.
That's time it.
I say a big thank you to our sponsors, oneills.com, the premium Irish sportswear brand, and
The score is 6-5.
sponsors of this premium tournament that we had, the biggest tournament we've ever had in the Wallball sport. Well, that's a big shot out. So Wallball's first standalone World Championship. We're in a World Championship finals day.
Okay.
You see Timbo
7-5.
Gonzalez waiting to serve.
Great box out.
That's a great.
Oh,
That's
that's
a
great
great
shot.
shot.
That's great stuff from Naz.
That's the
Serious
shot.
stuff.
That's the shot that gave Connor awful trouble, where he's being boxed out, just tipping it up, and then he's putting it away with lethal
8-5.
force. We see Fiona Shannon and Chevelle Gallagher, former senior 40 by 20 world champions.
Naz is going for it. He's attacking. He's attacking everything. He's up for this. Now Timbo's back in though.
So
Look at that first serve. Big serve.
That's
Big
a
chance
big
for
serve.
Timbo now.
Oh, he just leaves
Side
it
out.
short. Timbo would be disappointed.
I think the occasion is getting a small bit to
9-6.
Timbo. I think he's
Possibly.
rattled a bit.
He really wants this win. That's what it is. Nice. Oh,
That's
it's a great
more like
shot.
it. That's the Timbo we
That's a
know.
great
That's
shot.
the Timbo we know
It's an
and love.
unbelievable-
That's the shot. That's what he came for.
Side out.
That's a great
7-9.
shot. He flattened that ball.
Big chance here. Box them out. Boxing
Screen.
again.
That's a
Screen.
screen.
Yeah, that's no problem. That's what Timbo wants. He wants to
Replay.
keep Naz out of the centre at all costs.
Two
'Cause
serves.
Naz is
7-9.
lethal inside.
Hold on.
Yeah,
That's it.
if he's at that shoreline, he's liable to do anything. But he's so quick to get around the
equal
place.
ratio.
That's why you see Timbo shooting at himself a lot, because he's causing awful problems to Naz getting that full swing on the
serves,
ball and actually
7-9.
killing the ball himself.
Yeah.
So it's a really
Big
intelligent
serve,
strategy.
big
That's a
serve, big chance here.
Oh, and that's the point.
Now Timbo's
He's
fist pumping. He's
psyching
back in the
himself up.
game now.
These two men have
8-9.
supreme confidence.
Screen ball.
Oh, Timbo he won't be happy with that, but it was a screen.
You got, yeah, but if it went into the ground, as everyone else said, if that goes into the ground instead of rolls,
Replay.
That's it. That's it.
8-9.
you take it all day. So it has to be whatever the referee calls.
Good box out. Good
Good
box.
block.
Great
That's
box.
down the line. Great cut. by
Oh,
Nazir. Goes
Timbo
for a
had his
big
shot there.
angle.
He went back. He went back too much.
You see his technique though. He's like he gets down low in this stance and he opens up. It's literally an inch or two out on the bounce.
He got the right box there, but he went
Side
back.
out.
He went on the back foot.
10.
Naz's
8.
cut to bring it back down the line. He almost
Great shot.
actually cut it to the right, which is unbelievable.
Big chance
That's a
here for
real
Naz.
spin on it.
Now Naz is boxing. Great boxing.
How many times have you said
Oh, that's
box?
great. I just love the way they do it. It's a
That's a
shot
great
we don't
pick.
do. Ah, great rally. Great
That's a
rally.
great shot.
Big chance here for Timbo.
Oh my God, this is outrageous stuff, guys. It's in.
Oh,
That's up,
just
that's
out.
up. Oh, it's
Just
dropped
out.
out.
Timbo not happy with the call.
Timbo said
He said
that-
it's two bounces. He's
said
looking for
it's
two
two
bounces.
Call it.
Naz is taking a breather up against the front wall. Big rally. Best rally of the match.
Appeal in progress.
The start of that rally, Naz boxed Timbo in lovely. Boxed him in. That's what Timbo does best, but Naz used his own, Timbo's strategy against him.
So this is where You want your line just have to be absolutely spot on. It's going to ask Sean Nolan.
The great Sean Nolan. Sean knows he's travelled the world. He's going out to Palata, the Irish team, in a couple of weeks.
Ladies and gentlemen, referees have seen 2 bounces at the front. Votes 3-1.
Oh my God!
It's
after
a point
that
for
big
Timbo.
long
Side
rally,
Okay, fair enough.
that was overturned.
Fair enough. They must have saw something we didn't see. Fair
Well,
enough. They're closer
again,
to it, Chris.
Can I just say that Timbo said it? Timbo had his hand up
They should call it.
immediately.
They should. The hands should go up. But that's only for you, okay? If no one else. If you see the 2 bounce. Right.
Yeah, so that rally
It's
is
side out.
null and void, and
Yeah.
Timbo
Score
gets a
is
point.
Yeah.
In
9-10.
fairness, like Timbo had a really good look at that. It can be sometimes hard for Naz.
Great shot, great block.
You know, when you go in for on a kill like that, it can be really hard to know if you guys, especially
Together
if
at
you've got
10.
gloves on. The scores come together. So you have to give Naz the benefit of the doubt there, but at the same time, the referees or the line judges have to put a side up quickly.
Timeout.
There's a timeout called.
2-50.
Timbo is just edging in front, and he seems to just be playing into his own, kind of loosening into his own game, Ollie.
That was but that was a great strategy from Naz. Timbo was just about to go down to serve, and Valed, sorry I can't pronounce your name. You mentioned that Timbo was just about to go down to serve, and Naz goes hold it. I'm not
Just
going
as
to let
the
him serve.
score is about to be called.
Broke his concentration.
Yep, because the moment the score is called, right, you can't call a timeout. You have to start the play. So if we notice something, that appeal actually did Timbo some good. Both players were exhausted after that long rally. Naz was getting ready to serve because even tired, serving, he's going to expend less energy than the defender. That appeal gave Timbo time. Not only did he win that appeal, but what does he do? He comes back in, hits it hard, drives it back, scores another quick point.
Genius way of resetting
Yep.
and upsetting Naz.
Exactly. And now Naz is trying to do the same
It's
exact
11-10.
thing. You know what?
Okay.
You scored 2 quick points. I'm coming up to serve. I'm taking a timeout.
Really good
Right, time is
strategy.
in.
Really good strategy.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Naz, you have
time
one
back in.
timeout remaining.
So that was the voice of the great Vlad Klim,
Timbo.
famous New York one-waller, and
So
a
time
man
is
that
in.
won
The
the
score
Open
is
doubles
11-10.
in 2018,
Long
beating
serve.
himself and his partner, beat
Second serve.
our own Conor McElduff and Paddy Quish in that final. That's a hand error from Timbo. We haven't had any issues with skid balls
11-11.
until a little bit today, and I think the air conditioning's on, to be honest.
Great pick by Timbo. Great picking for the big man.
Oh,
Look
it's
at
a
this.
great pick. Oh,
Now he's getting a tour. That's unbelievable stuff. Naz is giving him a tour of the court, and Timbo's ran about 100 yards. He's making sure he can stop.
I
I thought he was going to use the wall to help
I
him stop.
actually thought he was going to just go straight out the door.
This is strategy now from Timbo, walking slow back into
Smart.
the court.
So
Yeah,
smart.
it's very
Because
smart.
he took an extra couple of steps
Yeah.
there. He has that extra bit of time to
He
come
seems
back
to have lost
into
the
it.
way to the court. He seems to needs a map to
12-11.
get back to the court.
Timbo with an opportunity.
Ah,
It's a
great
good
shot by Naz.
Naz is brilliant hands. You can't leave him at the lines like that.
Timbo now trying to upset Naz again. He's trying to talk to. He touched me. His contact is in. Now he's having a good rest. He's having a rest now.
I think you taught. I think you
Naz,
actually
is it
taught him how
timeout?
to do that.
To Timbo.
Yeah, it's
Score
an
is 13,
education for
11.
me here too. I'm not that good. I'm good. But
We're gonna go back to Vlad here, okay?
Keep my eye open. I didn't see anything that was warned.
so, Vlad, what do you think of that strategy? More strategy from Timbo.
Oh my goodness. So we all know after such an explosive point, when you lose that point, you're probably going to lose the next one. Doesn't take a timeout right away, loses the next point, starts to have a conversation with the ref right before the ref's about to call the score, requests a timeout to get as much rest as possible. I wouldn't be surprised if in the next 5-6 points we see let's take a look at our gloves. Do we need a glove change? How
Brilliant.
about a shirt change? Oh, let me tie my shoes.
Yeah.
Like, he's finding time right now, because if they keep up this torrid pace of going cross-court, while I have no doubt that Timbo is match-ready and fit-ready, you have to imagine over the course of best of 3, it's going to favor Naz.
Yeah, but like you said, Timbo's in it for the long haul.
Oh, yeah.
Timbo's going to upset Naz till he starts playing his game again.
Correct.
He wants to play his way.
Correct. And Naz, what he's doing incredible right now, he's neutralizing
Time in,
all of the
gents.
power. Lob, high lob, high lob, high lob. He's moving Timbo back. He's willing to play that long game with him.
And that's not Naz's game usually. It's
That's
usually
not-
attack, isn't it?
Exactly. But
Right.
you have to slow down the power of Timbo. Make him hit 5, 6 extra hard ones. Get a little bit more tired.
Right.
Yeah.
Thanks for that. Okay, it's time back in.
Time is back in. Score
Vlad
is
Klim
13-11.
has seen more games than nearly anyone here, bar a handful of players, so he's really big inside there. That's a great pick by Timbo.
Jesus, yeah,
That's a really good shot by Naz. Like,
He's fast for a big man, isn't he?
he's
The only
really
man
quick.
I know faster than him is you, Chris. You're faster than
14-11.
I'm
that
not
ball.
quick. I am not quick like that, I tell you that much. That is outrageous
serve.
stuff by Timbo. But like, you guys see the Naz undeterred.
Second
He
serve.
puts him out. He's waiting for the opportunity, and then he nails it.
Yeah.
He does, and he does it with power. So there's no
Outside.
messing, like. Because if you can't just float around with these guys. These guys respond to power.
Side out. 12-14.
That's a
Great
great
shot
shot.
from Timbo.
Great shot. So Naz floats it up, and
13-14.
Timbo just ruthlessly puts it away.
Blocking.
That's a replay.
I love the way the block, Chris, and then the move in case the ball
Replay
hits
the
him.
Yeah.
point. Hold it.
They know they're going to get away with it.
Hold it, Timbo. I said to hold it. We had a ball on.
So Timbo taking an extra couple of seconds here and there now.
2 serves.
A big
Score
shout
is
out to the
13-14.
Sports Mobile Elite Recovery Unit at Clem.
They have been flat out
They've
this
been
week,
great,
guys.
and they've one of our sponsors as well, and they've been amazing this week. I went in for a nice bath, and I forgot to come out, Chris. You know, the man had to tell me, "Hey, man, you're going to die in there," you know. But,
That's a great shot by Timbo.
Great shot. But big shout out to them guys. They've been great all week.
They've been unbelievable.
Yeah.
They've been so good, and like they've been really kept the show on the road.
Together,
They've been
14.
really busy. Like, so we get together at 14. Both players just 7 points away from taking this first game. It's neck and neck, and as Timbo goes down the line,
Big chance here.
we go again. Oh, that's a great shot by
Timbo's
Naz.
Timbo's annoyed himself. He had the chance. He got the
Yeah.
setup, and he didn't go for it.
So
Timing out.
Timbo.
No, it was Naz
Take-
that called the timeout. It wasn't Timbo, but he's putting him down as Timbo. Yeah,
well, you
yeah,
went
yeah.
to- oh, you came through for us, Quillen.
The great Quillen Burke. She got us chocolate there. Just what we needed. Just what we needed.
We'll wait until after the game, I think, and treat ourselves. But yeah, Vlad, I might bring Vlad in because
Yeah, sure.
obviously this
Vlad.
is we're getting to a real crunch part of the game, Vlad, where both players are like obviously Naz is trying to up the pace, and Timbo's just being really intelligent. You know, like he's trying to slow things down. He's trying to get into pick his own shots. But he's kind of gone away from hitting it himself. He's kind of hard to move Naz behind him again.
10 seconds.
Yeah, so in the beginning of the game, right, we were watching Naz lobbing incredibly high, and what was Timbo doing? Drive at the body, drive at the body. I think what he's experiencing and what we're all seeing at this moment in time is like
Naz, you have no
Naz
timeouts remaining.
is rarely lobbing short. He's lobbing really, really deep. So Timbo's trying to find a new pattern of play.
Yeah, it's Naz's style is so unorthodox.
Yep.
It's like it's hard to copy. It's hard to
back in.
kind of go
The
for it.
score
Like,
is
so when you see him, the way he he's
15-14.
so limber with his legs and his arms, it's hard to really read him. But Timbo seems to have a good grasp on where he wants to go, what he wants to do. Is that instinctual or is that from previous games?
Together at 15.
'Cause I know
It's
Timbo.
both.
I know Timbo beat Naz the last time that they played.
Yeah, it's both. I mean, they play so often, both in terms of doubles, and they're both entered into the same singles event, so they haven't played a tremendous amount in singles. That there's no real secrets between their game. But I think Naz is doing exactly what he needs to do. You know, if you let Timbo front run, you're gonna have a long day in the office.
16,
If you fight
15.
and you move and you stay closer, which is happening right now. What are we seeing? We're seeing frustration from Timbo. We're seeing unforced errors. Well, that was a forced error, but we're seeing just a little bit more like uncharacteristic
17, 15.
mistakes, and he's not as clinical on his actual kills, getting Naz into the rallies. Good shot by Timbo. Naz defends. Timbo's got the front court, moving Naz back to the right. Timbo's got it. He's rushing it up. Oh, he just misses. See, that's not a mistake Timbo makes if he's up 5 points.
Yes.
But when you're down 2, the pressure gets even to the best of us.
Yeah, of course. So as we see
18, 15.
Naz go to, I imagine that he's going to go deep to the left again. That's
Short
what he's
to
done.
the left, whip into his body. That's where Timbo's dangerous. He's got the
That's a
side
great
open.
shot.
That's a good pass.
Gotta say that serve really didn't do anything for Naz. He didn't actually try.
Timeout,
Like, you
Timbo.
think that at the moment what you want to see is push. You want to push Timbo back.
Yeah.
You want to get him as far away from as possible, because Naz is so adept at hitting those big angles from his shoulders. It's like even the best, like as we get deeper into the game, that's going to be much harder to pick up.
Yeah, absolutely. Naz did not hit that serve
See the count.
cleanly. It hit the center of the court. Timbo just needed one step to
50
take a
seconds
swing.
at the
And
beginning.
here's what Timbo's dangerous. When he takes
45
that
seconds.
left-hand swing, he's taking a whip. So not only does it hit the wall, but it's cutting into Naz's body. Naz gets handcuffed, and then the court's open for the picking, right?
Yeah.
You don't even need to go for a kill. Just put it on the left side, and the point's yours.
Yeah.
So now that you're Timbo, you're coming in. What are you doing, Chris? Are you serving deep to the left, which is the same pattern of play, and getting that deep lob and just hoping that it's short? Or do you try to change it up? Do you try to push him over to the right to open up his left hand? What would you do?
Yeah, I wouldn't
10
do anything
seconds.
that I have to hope on something. You have to be looking at what's my second shot going to be, if
Right.
nothing else. So what are you going to do? Where are you going to get your best second shot?
Time in.
So if anything,
Timbo,
if
you
you
have
know that you
one
can
timeout
force a
remaining.
poor return, that's where your shot has to go. And Timbo Gonzalez is an intelligent player. From here on out, he can dominate this game. He did this
The
yesterday
score
with
is
Taiwan. The
16,
first game
18.
was the same part. Timbo knows that he can actually box this out if he gets the opportunity.
Serve to the right, he gets a floater left, right at his body. Naz picks it up, what a dig. Timbo gets it, Naz on the dive,
my
what a
God,
cross-court
what a
shot.
pick.
What a get.
That's
That's
an
perfect.
outrageous bit of handball. Gotta say, what an angle from Naz. What an angle from Naz. He's doing an
Side
absolutely
out.
outrageous job here at the moment.
19, 16.
So we're at 19-16.
This,
It's a long
ball.
serve.
this is the business end. Timbo needs it down right now. You can't afford to give him a point, because then you have to play perfect 5 points in a row.
Second
He's
serve.
got to get him down right now. Naz going with a neutral serve, making sure he gets into the rally afterwards. Nothing aggressive, deep serve. Timbo returns to the middle. Naz inside
my
out.
God.
What a shot.
Goes inside out. So you see that deep serve and the first opportunity. What a shot. Naz in complete
20,
control of
16.
this first game, and he's only a point away. He puts it deep to Timbo's left and then perfectly stands in front. Who's going to go for this? Oh, that's a bad
he
hand
blinked.
there.
He blinked. Okay.
So can Timbo go 4 straight points and take this the first game? Kind of steal it, because Naz is only a point away. So Timbo,
Buying a little bit more time, trying to calm things down. He needs to tie his shoelace. We're going to check the other shoe. If we
So
have time, we'll look
again,
at the socks.
you got to say this is really smart play. He walks over with the ball in his hand to throw it to the referee, then gets down to say, I'm actually tying my shoelaces.
Score
Again,
is
he's taking
17,
every
20.
extra second's a recovery second, and he has the
Long
ball
ball.
in hand. That's half the battle.
Deep serve. Deep serve. Oh, it's pressure on him to make it in right now.
Second
He doesn't want to
serve.
float it in. He wants to hit a hard one.
Yeah, he doesn't want to leave anything easy. That's a good serve.
Oh, great return. Drive right back down the body. Naz hits a slice. He's going to run around the left-hand side, back at his body. He opened up the right
What
side,
a
and that's
shot.
the game.
That's the first game.
What a
Wow.
shot.
Okay.
That's the first game.
2 minutes.
Gotta say, Naz looked really good there in the middle to the end part of the game. You gotta say, your thoughts on that first game, Vlad?
I mean, tremendous pressure on Timbo. So look at that pattern of play that just happened. and compared to what happened at the beginning of the game. Just now, Timbo ran around his left hand to stand on the left line and hit a slice down the middle, right?
Yeah.
Leaving 20 feet of court to the right completely open. In the beginning of the game, when Timbo did that to run around his left, he would then drive with his right back down to his left. He's playing safe.
So we're going to go to the guys on the side of the court for a quick chat.
Hey, we got two of the top handballers around the world here. First of all, congratulations to you, Willie, after winning the Masters. I thought I'd get you in the final, but we're going to have to wait 4 years for you now.
Yeah, you may have, maybe early. You never
Yeah.
know, you may meet on another-
James, we're going to have to deal with you later in our doubles final. But sorry.
No, I'm looking forward to that, Ollie. I hear we're moving on to the back courts directly after this.
Great stuff, great stuff. We'll go to you first, James. What do you think of the game so far?
No, it's very exciting. Naz is sort of controlling a lot of the drives down the lines and stuff and keeping Timbo off balance. So it's an exciting game. I predict the tiebreaker, Ollie, to be honest. I just think Timbo is going to come out and do a lot more shooting in this second game, but it's an exciting game.
Great to watch, isn't it? Great to watch. And Willie, what has Timbo got to do? James said come out shooting, that's what he does best. What do you think Timbo's got to do now?
I definitely agree with James. I mean, he cannot let Nas control and dictate the pace of the game. He has to really step up, take the ball off the fly. Don't let it push you back. Where Nas comes in, he's very, very fast, as you can see, in multiple rallies. He just had that little extra gas to finish off some plays. So Timbo has to go, serve, and really get on his kill game as soon as he can.
He was doing that an awful lot yesterday, Timbo was on fire yesterday. Is the occasion getting to him a small bit, James? Is the pressure on the great Timbo?
I suppose the pressure, I suppose there is a little bit of pressure on him, but these guys are professional players. Like, they know how to play the game. Like, I see Naz here on his phone during the timeout and stuff like that. Like, I don't see much pressure. Maybe Timbo is taking it, but no. I think Timbo is going to come out and start shooting the ball in this, and I think we're going for a tiebreaker. Well, that's my prediction anyway. It'll hold us up for another wee while, Ollie, but it is what it is.
It's hard to hold you up for long, hard to hold James up. What do you think? Are we going for a tiebreaker, Willie?
I think we're going for a tiebreaker. I don't think Timbo is going to go down that easily. I mean, he's a very multiple champion in multiple disciplines, and he is going to do everything that he can. He really just needs to make sure that his conditioning is good and not let the game drag on too long. If he can keep Nas about under 10 points, would probably be the best. That way he can have some gas in the reserves for that tiebreaker.
Last question. I'm going to put you on the spot here. Jimmy, who are you going to go for?
I'm going to go Timbo 11-7 tiebreaker.
Right on. Willie?
I would say Timbo 2. I would say let's go for 11-9 and get the crowd involved.
All right. Back to the commentary box. Up to Chris.
Big thank you to Ollie Cassidy down on the sideline with James Doyle and Willie Polanco. Congratulations to James on getting to the final, the doubles. They will be, James Doyle and Dominic Lynch, they will be playing the Masters doubles finals against the great Ollie Cassidy and Desi Keegan in shortly after this game is finished on another court. So, but back to the action, and also big congratulations to Willie. Willie won the Open small ball singles, and he also won the 40s singles today. So he's had an unbelievable championship. He's been playing a lot of games.
Oh yeah, I mean let's call it what it is. He's had an unbelievable career. This must be his 7th World Championship, 5 Open, 2 H groups. I mean, most of us would love to have one, right?
Yeah.
One feels appropriate
Right, guys,
to celebrate.
Hey, I could only dream of one, Vlad. One day you'd never know, but I doubt it now at 36. But either way, we'll and obviously you know Willie better than most. You played doubles with Willie in the Open doubles. You lost last night in the semi-finals to Timbo Gonzalez and Alan Sanchez. They will be contesting the Open doubles final against Tyrone Cook and Nazir. So this is a preview of the doubles later on, guys. So as our referee
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to start
takes a
game
bit of
number
control of the crowd.
2. Line judges are coming.
So we're at game number 2. At 21-17. first
Use the
game
towel.
win.
Came down to the wire as expected. I expect much of the same this game. I know Timbo wants to come out, hit a couple of deep serve, and instantly shoot. He would love
Do we have the
2-3 fly kills to
Jay.
get some momentum. Absolutely.
There you go.
But
Give it up for
you know,
Jay.
Nas has not faltered this tournament at all. Like, his lobs are hitting the absolute top of the wall, landing within a meter. Landing within a meter of the actual long line, and it's going to be a dogfight. I don't think this is going to be a blowout either way. I think these guys are going to fight for every last point, and right now the momentum has to be on Nas' side, even though the experience is on Timbo's.
Yeah, as we see the great Gavin Buggy, 60x30 senior doubles winner, walk across. He's taking the adulation of the crowd here. I know that he's a big advocate for Wallball here, and he's enjoying the action.
Oh, we've certainly seen Gavin on the European tour. Always a welcome addition. Fantastic player.
So, as we get back to it, we're getting.
Looks like
back to
Nas
it.
was having an issue with his shoe.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's an equipment timeout. So he was allotted
Maybe
2 minutes.
2 minutes. Timbo there, like in a way that extra minute or two.
Okay, players are
would
ready.
suit Timbo.
Game number 2,
That little
Timbo
bit
to
of
serve.
extra
The
time.
score is 0-0.
He's waiting for things to go his way.
Long ball.
I want to say big well done to President Conor MacDonald. He has been
Second
an
serve.
absolute Trojan all week, not just playing. His speeches after the finals have been fantastic. And he's done everything. He's put his hand to everything. I saw him here at 12:30 at night after the small ball doubles final. He was picking up all the rubbish on the bleachers. And
1-0.
you know, you gotta say, what an absolute legend. You know, there's done an unbelievable job this week. But back to the action. Nas digs it out and puts it across, and that is an outside the line call.
I mean, is it me, or did the pace just pick up on Timbo?
Yeah, Timbo looked like he was just going to add a little bit extra here, and he should. Oh, that's a good shot though.
Pick up by Nas.
Yeah, that was it. Timbo left that up, and
1-2.
Nas was really
Hold it,
obliging.
hold it.
Jason, the ball comes into the court. Our line judge, who's chatting to the crowd.
1-2.
Okay, we're back in the action here. So
both driving out their body. Timbo gets court position. Oh, and he misses the short shot. You like to actually see that pattern. You want to see Timbo fight in front of Nas to then create that short angle. Great return. Drive out
puts
the
it
body.
down the middle.
Uh-oh, that return is short.
That's
Yep,
a great shot. Oh, Timbo picks it, and Nas so quick.
Thank you, Timbo.
So quick.
Great call.
Timbo said that he had it on 2 anyway.
3-2.
I don't know if he did.
That's hard to tell. I mean, the players really know best at that distance.
Yeah,
Great
sometimes
return
I
by
think the
Nas.
players don't know themselves.
Yeah.
But it didn't matter. Nas didn't care. He
Side
picked
out.
it anyway.
3-3.
So we're at 3-3 at the moment.
Short serve. Is he going to shoot? Yes, he
Good
shoots to
shot.
the left. Oh, Nas gets it. He's going to go up the line. He
Oh,
goes up
that's
the
a
line.
brilliant shot.
Wow.
That's such a smart shot. Such control. Like, it's so easy to overswing in those situations and
4-3.
either put it into the middle too far, but he hit it perfectly down the line.
Yeah, and
Nas
and we're
with a
starting to
really
see-
aggressive swing, catching Timbo on the shoulder a little bit.
that's the second erratic left to right swing that he's hit in the last 3 points.
Yeah.
And neither got close to the wall. I'm wondering if now he's starting to feel a little bit rushed with the pace.
The pace is picked up significantly here.
5-3. Timbo's building a lead. Good deep serve. A lot of spin on that one. He's going to get a short return. He shoots to the right. He leaves it up.
Oh,
and
what
Nas
a
puts it
shot.
away. Wow.
Timbo contesting the call.
It's a good ball.
That looked flat to me.
That looked like an absolute roller. Let's see what the
We'll see
referees
here.
say. We're looking at the replay
up.
here.
It's a good ball.
That was
Oh,
a
yeah.
good ball.
Oh, yeah, that was a
Yeah,
fantastic shot.
But Timbo loves that little bit of an argument. Gives him a little bit of a break in play.
He's got to keep his head. And look, if the head referee tells you it's a good ball and you're appealing, what you're basically doing is saying, I'm willing to throw out one of my only 2 appeals to get an extra 10 seconds, right? You might as well get a timeout because you have 3 of them.
Everyone's so good.
Yeah.
But Timbo's arguing it because it gets him an extra bit of time. So he's he's wasted almost a minute.
Yeah.
I know if he could get his head back in, he could actually use that. That's a really good.
Side out.
Naz over swings there, and Timbo just let it float by. It was only out by an inch or 2.
Great deep serve. He's going to drive out his body. Nas cuts in the front. Wow, he takes
shot.
it early. Nas has not been able to cut in front this game on his high return. He's able to get in there so quickly.
Yeah, he's so quick to get in there and fly the ball, isn't he?
Okay. And again.
I don't know what Naz is worrying about. You have to wait for the referee to call the score. So.
Oh, what a serve!
That's a
by
great
Nas.
serve.
And he goes to the right. He opens up the shot to Timbo.
Oh, that's a great shot.
What a shot!
Timbo actually almost curls that back into play.
Oh my goodness!
That was an outrageous.
That's unreal.
7-5.
Yeah, he kind of whipped at that. It's such a brilliant shot.
It's a short return. He goes deep down the right. Nas.
Oh, Nas.
Hand error.
Hand
what
error.
A forced hand error.
But like Nas is, Timbo's forcing those hand errors. He's moving him left and right, and Nas is scrambling a bit.
What a
shot. That's a great
shot.
He
has not shot with his left this whole game. He's starting to get some separation here. 8-6, Timbo serving.
8-6.
Deep serve down the middle, no angle. Nas is returning, he's driving back down to left. What a drive. Nas, another return. He gets the open right side.
That's a great shot.
So now we're seeing that patent play that he was doing against Taiwan.
9-6.
Drive left, 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 and once it's open, I'm going to the right side.
But that was a long serve. Timbo goes back to the service box, and
second serve.
We're on second service, so he drives it deep, and
oh,
that's a hand error.
Nas. If you're Nas, you're probably thinking about a timeout right now.
Yeah.
Timeout.
You can read his mind, Vlad.
I think it's an American
10-6
thing.
when you come back.
but like again, the momentum has shifted.
Oh, without question. You've seen 3 hand errors from Nas in the last 7 points. 2 perfect drives down the line.
We're going to go to Ollie Cassidy, sitting in the crowd with Luke Thompson.
Okay, we got Team GB here, Luke and Christian. You've played against these 2 guys, Luke. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's a really interesting game. You've got 2 very contrasting styles on court. Timbo's trying to play everything straight. He's going straight down the line with his drives. He's trying to drive past his body. He's shooting straight quite regularly. You've got Naz, on the other hand, who wants this to be an angles game. He's really trying to play cross-court anytime he gets the chance. So it's a really interesting contrast to styles, and Timbo's style in this set is starting to dominate.
10 seconds.
And Timbo not having his own way, Christian, at all today. He was a different man yesterday.
Different man yesterday, yeah. I think what you saw in the first game was Naz was retrieving really well, and he was doing some really good defense, and Timbo tries to slow Naz down when he starts getting a little roll. So yeah, it's really hitting up.
Back to the commentary. Thanks, lads.
Okay, that's the words from Christian Blackaby and Luke Thompson. Both had good weeks here. Luke losing in the tiebreak of the Open doubles yesterday with Johnson Gonzalez. No relation of Timbo though. Johnson. Oh, that's into the ground. Johnson will be contesting the men's A doubles final with Cesar Ayala later on today. So Cesar winning the men's A singles title earlier on, beating Jack Doyle, Kilkenny's finest.
Yeah,
some unbelievable.
What a serve! What a serve! My God! What a return! Oh, you could,
that's a replay.
Change the location.
So Timbo looking for a different ball to be thrown in.
Replay 7-10.
So we're at 7-7-10 here.
Nas is really fighting for that short serve. He's trying to get Timbo to move. He's trying to stress those legs a little bit, trying to make this an absolute marathon. Neutral serve down the middle. Timbo lobs.
What? Screen?
I think he's
screen serve. Okay.
He's waiting for his screen again.
Doesn't look like a screen to me. This doesn't look like a screen to me. It was Tion. I don't think it's a screen. It's a point to Nas. sorry. It's a point to Naz.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think the referee's right here.
No, I definitely think the referee's right. Understanding Timbo's frustration, but he's got to take this energy and push it towards the game right now.
Yeah.
Right. This can get away from him if he focuses too much on having a conversation with the referee instead of the actual match. He's got to take a couple of deep breaths. Put that behind him.
Again, there's no appeal on these anyway.
No.
4-1 is
not even worth having a conversation. The call is the call.
Timbo, you have no appeals remaining. The score is 8-7-10.
Timbo with no appeals now because he wasted that on something, to be honest, quite stupid. That's all I can say. That was not worth arguing.
Great shot by
Naz.
Good get. Oh, drive down the line. There it is. And that 4-point lead and that massive power from Timbo now is nearly evaporated. 9-10.
Yeah, it's pretty much gone.
Could we just sweep the floor really quick? It's not a timeout though. We're just going to sweep quick and then we're back straight away. So up you go.
So
it's actually a good timeout by Timbo. Get himself to collect himself after really losing 3 quick points.
Yeah, that's it, Jay.
So I don't know what the referee's telling him to put the mop away. To be honest, you man's taking liberties. I think maybe he's on the payroll with Timbo.
I think he's hourly.
He's hourly. That's okay.
I think he's hourly. So we're trying to make enough euros so he can fly back.
He was waiting for a big applause from the crowd. That's what he was doing. That's a good shot.
Great serve. He's got the
That's a great finish.
And just as anticipated, 10-all. It's a dogfight. Now it's a different match entirely. No one's front running.
Naz is basically taking the front running out of this by just keeping it close.
Yep.
And could this go just like the first? Oh, that's a big.
Oh, he would want that back.
Yeah, he'd be really disappointed with that because he had a full swing on it. It's more of a hand error. He actually probably didn't need to dive as dramatically as he did.
Agreed. Let's circle that point. Let's see if we're going to look back later.
Oh, it's a
what
big
a
shot
by Naz. That's how you respond.
Yeah, look, the way he just darts inside and from the shoulder. Again, that unorthodox style makes that possible. His long limbs make it easy. That's a good shot.
Good lift. Timbo
That's a big
drives
shot. And Timbo put it away. That's a great shot. Timbo has to go first strike. He can't wait for Naz to make decisions. He has to take control and has to go strike first.
Without question.
12-11.
Is he going to get some separation right now? He's going to a different serve. He's going to a more modified sidearm. He's trying to save a little bit of energy. He's trying to get Naz to create pace by himself and not redirect Timbo's. Naz creates some pace. Timbo drives back himself. Naz goes to the right. Timbo boxes out. Naz goes cross court.
What a shot.
And he hits it.
Unbelievable shot.
Unreal. Naz takes a timeout to compose himself before coming back in at 12-12. Wow, Chris.
Yeah. Oh, God. Here we go. We're going to Ollie.
We got here down the sideline, the great Sean Nolan. You've travelled the world playing this game, Sean. What do you think of the match so far?
Looks great match. It's anyone's at the moment, isn't it? Timbo's just gone a little bit out. If he gets his dump sidearm, he'll be back in it. He's arguing a little bit with himself, arguing with the referees. But it seems to be going against him at the moment, which normally could fire him up. What do you think, Izzy?
Izzy, what do you think? Is that strategy?
Strategically, I think that Nazir is making this game very simple. He's putting a long-range game, putting a lot of effortless power, and Timbo's strategically doing the right things, but he's not executing them the way he's supposed to execute them.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, thanks, lads. Back to the box.
10 seconds. Time in.
So
that's
the insights of the great Sean Nolan and the great Izzy Rivera. Ollie Cassidy going to the tried and tested.
12-12.
Without question. I mean, Ollie only interviews the greats.
Yeah, that's if that's what you want to say. I don't know why. Oh, that's a great shot.
An unbelievable shot.
Naz is really taking control here. He's going aggressive. He
13-12.
can't be left around the short line. Timbo.
That's a short return, and Naz is
again a short return from Timbo. He'd be really disappointed with that return of serve. Naz
14-12.
lethal in the front court.
Naz is so relaxed for the moment right now. You know he can slow.
Big shot.
Oh, what a get!
Oh, it's
what
a great
get.
pick. Oh, my God!
goodness.
What a rally! What a rally! Both
Oh my
players
Goodness.
move it. The movement is absolutely outrageous. Pick after pick. Timbo goes for the spike.
15-12,
Naz gets down.
quick
He dives again and rolls it out. What
How
an absolutely.
in the
It's
world
not a timeout. No, not a timeout.
did he redive?
No jokes.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
His athleticism is sick.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jay. Oh, Jay, you got a ball?
So,
Well, we've got some
score
separation.
is
15-12. He's up a game.
15-12.
Probably supreme confidence. And he is serving neutrally. He's telling Timbo, you create the angle. I'm going to play like you now. I'm going to drive at my body. He's oh, he does too
wow.
much. That's not his style. He doesn't go off speed down to the right.
Side out. 13-15.
Timbo to serve deep to the right. He's trying to get a short turn. Get to
Down.
He gets the setup he wants and
Side
misses
out.
down the corner. Now it's 5 points away.
Timeout, Timbo. 16-13.
And Timbo takes a much-needed timeout. That may be his last one. He's down 3. Naz is 5 away from the championship.
He's with Johnson Gonzalez. Or is it Alan Sanchez?
Okay, we got Johnson here on the sideline. You've played against these guys a lot. How's this game going? Is this up with the best of them you've seen?
This is Naz is definitely showing out. He's out here. He's playing really strong, really well. Timbo, I want to see him like just catch his breath and come back, collect himself, and come back strong. I would love to see a tiebreaker. This game is amazing so far.
And a quick synopsis. What's stopping Timbo from being like he was yesterday? He was on fire yesterday.
He was on fire yesterday. His footwork was amazing. I'm not sure what's going on today. He doesn't seem as sharp like with his shots.
Do you think it's the pressure getting to him a bit because he's the man?
I don't think the pressure. I mean, I hope not. I mean, he should be used to this by now. Like he's been on top for a long time. But I mean, hopefully he could get it together and come out with a good game.
I'm going to put you on the spot now here. Who are you going to go for?
I've been rooting for Timbo this whole time, so
Timbo it is.
I'm going for Timbo.
Thanks for your opinion. Back to the commentary box.
That's the insights of the
The
great
score
Johnson
is
Gonzalez, who'll be
16-13.
contesting the A doubles later on with Cesar Ayala and Ali Cassidy. That's a hand there from Timbo. This is a big hill to climb now for Timbo.
He's got to get up to serve right now. He's 17-13 down a game.
This rally is absolutely important, the most
He
important
whips
rally
down the
in
middle.
match, and
Oh,
that's
what
it.
a shot. Oh, he gets
Great
it.
pick.
No, 2 bounces.
Thank you, Timbo.
Very good
Good on Timbo.
sportsmanship.
Good on Timbo.
Big
Great
sport,
call.
a very sporting call from Timbo as he went to dig it in. It's
18-13.
very hard to see from say the referee's point of view there.
Long serve.
That's a long serve.
These last 5 points have felt like a completely
Second.
different game than the first 26. It's not even close.
Naz has been in complete control.
Timbo's got uncharacteristic handers. He's got to shoot. He leaves it
Oh,
up. Naz
wow.
has a chance, and he gives Timbo a
Side
chance.
So this is a chance for Timbo.
He's got to score here. 1 or 2 quick points. Get
This
some
is
momentum
actually
on his
quite
side.
reminiscent,
14-18.
Vlad, of the semi-final yesterday with Connor, where he lived with him for a while, but that's a great
Oh,
shot.
good get by Timbo. He drives. He leaves it open. Down the line.
Oh, so well read by Timbo. Opportunity.
He's got to put it away.
Down the
Right
line. Oh, it's so good.
Smart play. Right at his body. Let the man guess.
He waited. Naz made the move because he had to cover that right hand side. Timbo
15-18.
readjusted.
Soft serve. Deep. Gets a fly
That's
kill
a
opportunity.
shot.
He puts it down. And last time out by Naz. Smart.
Time
Slow
out
down
by
the
Naz.
momentum.
16-18.
16-18 Timbo.
Timbo needed this.
Last time out, Naz.
So we're going to go down to Ollie and Paul Fitzpatrick.
Jay.
Okay, we've the great Paul Fitzpatrick here. You've travelled and you've seen these guys playing. What do you think of the styles here?
I think the styles are quite similar. They're both playing the New York style, aggressive, trying to serve deep with power and attack the return. But my feeling throughout the game was that Naz just a little bit too young and fresh for Timbo. Timbo's making a comeback from a serious injury, and he's not just in his top shape by his own admission, but we were just talking there off air. Timbo was able to turn it on like that, and he could rattle off 4 or 5 kills in a minute.
Especially with this rally scoring.
Yeah, for sure. So it's 16-18 at the minute. Timbo has to serve. So he needs to win 5 rallies. Naz needs to win 3 rallies. So
So if anyone can do it, do you think Timbo can break a tiebreaker out of this?
Oh, I think he can, but I still think Naz just about going to do it.
Okay. Thanks for your opinion, Paul. Back to the commentary box with Chris.
Okay, that was the words of Paul Fitzpatrick,
Nazir,
our
no timeouts
MC
remaining.
for these proceedings. And I gotta say, Paul Fitzpatrick,
Timbo, you have
as
two.
known to his friends, has been unbelievable in this tournament. The amount of coverage he's generated
The score is
in the national media
16-18.
has been massive, and obviously all the work that he's been putting in behind the scenes has been unbelievable. So big thank you to Mo, because this championship wouldn't be what it is without him, no doubt about it.
Yeah,
that's a
from
production on
behind.
the
That's
back.
a replay.
back. It's funny. Timbo tapped Naz to apologise, and Naz just brushed him off,
New ball,
went
please.
through. We see the 19 and under
Replay, two
finalist
sets,
David Sweeney in the
16-18.
crowd. She unfortunately
Long ball.
lost today, but put in a valiant
Second
effort,
set.
went to a tiebreaker. So
Good return by Nas. Deep at the body. He's got the right side open. He jams Timbo up. Comes in close. Down the line.
Oh,
What a
it's
shot by Timbo.
What a shot. Naz actually did a flip to get back up there. What a shot by Timbo, though. Look at this big angle.
Oh my goodness.
17-18.
17-18.
What athleticism
Long
from
serve.
Naz.
Second
Like,
serve.
that replay is sick.
No, that
It's
was
so
absolutely
good.
absurd. Cirque du Soleil is going to call him soon.
He's an athletic boy.
Oh, good return. Jamming up Timbo to the
That's
left,
a
and he
good
goes
shot.
inside out. Had Timbo leaning to the left. Great body control by Nas.
Side out. 19-17.
Nas deep serve to the right. Timbo just keeping the ball neutral. Nas
That's a
goes
great
cross
shot.
court.
What
Oh
a
my
shot.
Goodness.
And we get to game point, a match point. Nasty Naz is in the
Championship
house.
point, 17.
Naz Marston. Could this be the moment that he dreamed of, becoming the Open World Champion? He got to be a replay.
New ball, please.
Big, again, Timbo has to play flawless handball here to drag this to a tiebreaker. It's 17, he's 17 to 20 down.
Yep.
He has to score 4 points.
Check.
And Naz is playing some of the sickest handball we've ever seen in this country.
Yeah, and Nas is not forcing it right. He's going to keep driving at himself deep, deep, deep until he finally gets that short one with his left, and then the match is over. You better believe Nas is looking to find that left-hand shot, whether it's down the line or cross court, because he's been automatic. I mean, I think he's missed one this entire game.
Replay.
In 2012, when the Worlds were here last, his mentor, Taiwan Cook, won the Open title, and
There's
Naz
that left hand.
Marston
There it
is
is.
now the Open champion. The world champion is Nasty Naz. That is unbelievable. What an absolute stormer of a game. Timbo Gonzalez, valiant in defeat, as he gets a hug from Taiwan Cook, his doubles partner. Naz was unbelievable in this championship, and he's here. He's your Open champion. Big.
Just have your attention, folks, before we make the
MC Paul
presentation.
Fitzpatrick
Please give another
gets
massive
back
round
to
of
the
applause
stage.
for those two amazing players. If you could just stay in your seats for 1 minute while we make these presentations, really appreciate it. We'll just speak to Naz first before we call in Conor McDonald. Congratulations, Nazir. You told me during the week, when I bring my A game, nobody beats me. You brought your A game, nobody beats you.
Paul's got such good.
Exactly. I told y'all from the jump. Whoever run up, run up. I'm ready. I feel good. I feel amazing. I'm glad to be here. Yeah.
It took you a game or two to adjust to the Irish courts, the markings on the wall, things like that. But as the week went on, you got better and better. You played really well yesterday against Connor. You played really, really well again today. So how does it feel to be going back to New York with the World Championship title?
It feels great. I know I said this early in the week, but I feel like this has been the best I've been playing all year, honestly. The whole year was tough. It got to a point where I didn't even want to play in like tournaments at all. So I'm glad, I'm happy, and yeah.
And lastly, Naz, a word for your opponent. Iconic player, Timbo Gonzalez. Roll back the years, he showed he's still a powerhouse player, and he played really well here again in the final.
Yeah, Timbo's amazing. I'm glad you're back into the game, Timbo. I love watching you play. I love being on the court against you. You're just excellent. Yeah.
We'll now hand you over to Conor McDonald, GA Handball President.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, what a great match there. Give it up for both players, please. I want to thank just Dan Grant, the referee, and the line judges, and all the officials on this match. Great job, guys. Special word of thanks to our MC right throughout the tournament. Did a great job, always on the go, and a great interviewer, and does so much work for our media. Paul Fitzpatrick. And I don't want to forget about our team managers, Dan McVicker and Paula Clark. And a big hand for them, please. And a special mention and big round of thanks to the head of handball, David Britton, with whom this would not be possible. He has led our organisation to another level with his team. Well done, David. And now I'm just going to call Nazir, Marston, the winner. Well done. Runner-up, sorry. I make all the mistakes. Sorry. Yeah, okay. And just going to call the runner-up, Timbo Gonzalez.
Okay, so that concludes our open singles finals here. Just thanks to everyone for being such an enthusiastic and respectful crowd, and a big shout out to Mac AV and Sport TG Cahir as well for their broadcast. So well done to everyone and enjoy the remainder of the evening.
Okay, that's all from us for this portion of the evening. We will be back with the doubles. That'll be on centre courts. We'll have the premium, the blue ribbon events with concluding with the open doubles later on. That's going to be on the sign off for a couple of minutes, and we'll be back late in a little bit.